Adventures.
Greetings all, Chuke here from Chuke's Outdoor Adventures. Well, I wanted to compare the newish Sig Xten Comp 10mm with the good old Glock 20 Gen 5 MOS 10mm. Now, these are pretty interesting pistols. This is supposed to be in the X Carry family with the grip module, but they've got a full-size magazine on it, so I don't understand why they did that. But they are of similar dimensions. This is a little bit longer, of course. So we're going to look at these closely, side by side. I'm going to shoot them side by side and give you my final thoughts. Let's jump into it. Well, here they are, back to back. Obviously, the Glock has a longer barrel, but the overall length ends up being similar because of this crazy beaver tail. The Glock 20's overall length is 8 inches, while the XDM overall length is 7.6 inches. So almost the same because of the beaver tail. Obviously, the ergonomics are better with the P320. It's just got a better grip angle. It's just hard to beat. The grip texture, everything I like better. The trigger obviously is going to be better with this X series trigger, much lighter, and the the Glock stock triggers are pretty awful. I feel it's everybody kind of knows that. I do like the extra front serrations they added in. As far as the sights, these are the cheap plastic sights. Well, some of them on the newer ones are metal. These are not, and these sights are definitely better. The optic plates are pretty similar. The width, so this is 1.4 inches and surprisingly 1.1 inches for the Glock. So they made it thinner, probably because of the way these ambi slide stops stick out so much. That's probably what did it, but kudos to Glock for making a slightly thinner grip. And then the barrels. The X10 has the 3.8 inch barrel with the compensated slide. And of course, the good old Glock has a 4.61 inch barrel. So you're going to get more velocity out of this guy. So that's kind of just the basics back to back. Let's go shoot them. I'll tell you what I think. All right, we are going to compare the good old Glock 20 Gen 5 with the new Sig Xten Comp. And we're actually using real 10mm ammo. This is the Sig full metal jacket that is actually loaded to specs. So let's first see how the good old Glock feels. Woo! Gotta love a mag dump. Still reliable. Now let's try the Sig Xten. See how she does. I'm not seeing that much of a difference. I can't tell. Slightly less snappy, but not much. I like the grip angle of this better and the trigger. That's about it. I think I'll stick with my Glock. Can I say? Well, there you go. Obviously, this has a better trigger and the ergonomics are definitely better, but I'd rather have the longer barrel, the reliability of a Glock, and I just like this Glock more than the Sig. Even though the sights aren't even as good. You know, if you're a 320 guy, then definitely get the Sig. I still like this. I don't want to rag on it too much. I like it enough that I'm going to keep it. I think it's a cool 10mm, and you can carry it. I've got a holster that it works with, and I carry it sometimes, but just my personal preference. When you're out in the woods, I would rather trust my life to a Glock 10mm than a Sig. Just my preference. It is pretty cool that it has a bull barrel, but I choose the Glock 20 all day. Let me know what you guys think. If I'm wrong or what you would have chosen, please subscribe. Please become a patron. I got links down below. You can buy a hoodie. Follow me on Instagram, and it's Chuke, your friend in the field.
My name is Chuke. I like to trade my guns just for fun, but now I have none. Oh, look, get shot by a bear, but I don't care. I got a 10mm. Chuke's Outdoor Adventures. Watch you almost die every time.